Hello, my name is Miranda Ortivez, and I would like to talk about the change that I would like to implement in my community, as well as make it grow into my social work and around the world. As a leader, my values are respect, openness, and understanding. These values are important to me as a leader because you want to feel like you have been heard when discussing serious topics to another person or group, as well as feeling like your conversation is between you and them. Anything that is said in between a conversation will not be used against you at any point in time and is not used in any harmful way. As a leader, my strengths are having empathy for others, being an active listener, and having strong input actions. When discussing serious topics or anything abroad, I want to be willing to learn from the other person new perspectives or educate myself more about the topic that we are discussing, so I can become more aware of what I need to learn and what I can learn from this conversation and how I can become more competent on what I am discussing with other individuals and about these controversial topics so that I do not have the wrong information when discussing them. Often every day I see myself being a leader during class because it can be awkward and uncomfortable when meeting in these class settings online, and I just want to make everyone feel open to a conversation and feeling like they could say anything to me and I will not judge and I will respect what they say and I will not repeat what they said to me to anyone else. It is between me and them. The change I want to see in my community is being able to have these open conversation. The call to action I would say is why is that we can not have these controversial conversations respectfully. I feel like we often are becoming being offended or offending another individual when having these conversations, and a way that we can fix that is by having these conversations and afterwards getting feedback, knowing what we could have done better about during this conversation, how we can become stronger individuals when having these very controversial topics being discussed, and how it is that we have hurt this individual, as well as being able to really identify oneself of why what it is that you find that could push your buttons or that can make you become upset during conversation. Being able to identify these areas and being able to hear feedback will help the community in talking about these controversial topics, because it needs to be discussed on these seriousness, and once we are able to discuss them we are able to find resolutions for them. We are able to have more understanding for one another and compassion for one another and trust for one another. Thank you.